think way off. This Magnum AK-47, it was at 28. It was at 20.
Yeah, but it's not with the scope and sling.
Okay, we don't have any more without the scope and sling. So it's $49 on the website.
Yeah, that's with scope and sling.
So but it costs us. Wait a minute. So what's the actual price without scope and sling?
The $29 is the retail.
Okay, so just by adding that scope and sling, it adds that much more.
Yes, it does.
Okay, all right,
Yep.
just making sure because on the website it was with scope and sling it was $49.99.
Correct. Look
We
at
don't-
this. All this stuff that I showed off yesterday.
We sold $1,000 worth of those cars.
I know. All right, I got to get going. Oh gosh, I already live streamed. Okay, guys. I'm sorry I got busy. We had our meeting. Somebody bought.
$1,000.
Somebody bought. Just so you guys know, this is a first-time customer. Okay, first-time customer. He bought 13 of the new F1 cars. F1 cars. Okay, so today I got started late because I had a meeting with Ryan and Daniel. Well, that was an experience. You know, it's like, you know what it's like having a meeting with Ryan and Daniel? It's like having a meeting with Larry and Joe. Okay, I'm Mo, just so you know. I'm Mo, and Daniel and Ryan are Larry and Curly, or Larry and Shemp. Okay, so I am Mo. Okay, and I'm in a conversation with those two. Okay, all right. So today's monologue. Snuggles. I guess Snuggles is over in Europe. The guy just seems like he's traveling all the time. Okay, Crazy Thursday. I got to get this going. Got to turn that around. We got to get X going here. X is on the spot. So I guess Snuggles sent me him. I guess he's over in Europe. But also he was talking about he said something about where eagles dare. Something I thought he said eagles dare. We are hiking in Austria today. Summer vacation. 2.5 hours hike. It's where Eagle Dare was filmed. So if anybody doesn't understand war movies, there's one war movie is my number one war movie. Okay. And I've told you my 10 top war movie films, but the number one war film of my existence is Where Eagles Dare. Now, there are several reasons why it's my favorite. Okay, first of all, it's got Richard Burton, which you just don't have a movie of that content and not have Richard Burton. And Richard Burton proves that he was a great actor. Okay, and then you have the second heavy in the movie, which is Clint Eastwood. Okay. And this was in 1970. You know, do you realize that Clint Eastwood made two of the greatest war movies, like within the 2-year period, Where Eagles Dare and Kelly's Heroes? Probably the two greatest war movies ever made. Okay, by far, by far. Kelly's Heroes and Where Eagles Dare. Okay, and the reason why Where Eagles Dare is so impressive and so awesome is just the logistics, just the authenticity of the movie. Okay, there's no CGI. There's no, I mean, yes, you have props, and yes, you have things were probably done in different studios, but most of it was done on set, on location, and it just every aspect of that movie, okay, is perfect. There is not one part of that movie that you would look at and go, that doesn't seem like authentic. Okay. Everything. Yeah. It's like this guy, like Nick said, very real stuff. Okay. Everything is real. Even when they're on the bus and they're going down the road, knocking off all the trees and blowing up the trees. Everything about that movie is absolutely perfect. Okay, there's not a single scene in that movie that is not perfect. Okay, I'm just saying, it's one of those movies that if you haven't watched that movie, matter of fact, it's right now on TCM. So if you have TCM, you can watch that movie right now on TCM. I could watch that movie, I'd say every year, okay? Just because that is classic filming, okay? It was done in the late 60s. You got Richard Burton, you got, those two movies wouldn't even make the top 10 war movies. Oh, the latest, those are the top two movies, Where Eagles Dare and Kelly's Heroes. You just can't make movie, because number one, most of the guys that were in those movies were actually, Clint Eastwood was in just at the end of Korea, or just at the end of World War II, but in the Korean War. Okay. Richard Burton, I think he served in the British Navy. Or Navy, I think, or maybe it was Air Force. But anyways, you can't get a better movie than Where Eagles Dare. Okay, just the music alone, okay, is they are good movies, but not the top 10 tier. Oh yeah, they are. Oh, you're wrong. I can't believe I'm arguing with U&M. They're not even. You can't even get better than Where Eagles Dare. I'm sorry. Where Eagles Dare is the greatest war movie ever made. Okay? By far. Okay? Every aspect of it is awesome. See, now I have a different perspective. I don't believe in showing every gore. I don't believe in showing somebody's head being blown off. I don't think you need to see that in a movie. That's just my opinion. I don't think you need to show, the guts of a person being blown off or a leg being blown off. Okay. That's just my opinion. Anyway. Okay. So we got in the new, so that's what, Snuggles, I guess Snuggles is over there right now. And, he wanted me to emphasis. Now, we have the two. Okay, so this is another great. I talked about these yesterday. So here's why I do this. Okay, because every time I show stuff, it sells. It's really crazy. So we have all the cars that I showed yesterday. All of a sudden sold. Buyer buying this, like if you want barriers for your layout, AutoWorld has them. Or you can get Race Masters barriers, okay? We got audio barriers, Race Masters barriers. You have jump tracks. If you want a jump track for your layout, this is a must for your layout. If you want a really cool layout, is get a jump track. Anyway, so we have the two new Senna cars, Ayrton Senna. Says, I'm not designed to come second or third. I'm designed to win. I mean, seriously, who says that? Who says that? Okay, and then Ryan is telling me that they're not going to change these mirror images. That it's because women like to do it because they're wanting to do makeup. They want to be able to see the right side. Well, the camera is mirrored imaged on the camera is not showing, but when it shows on X, when you watch it, it's not mirrored. It shows up. Close up. You like my close up? So, Derek, hey, what be taking you so long to come on? Well, first of all, I had a meeting, Derek, and I'm not under your schedule, Derek. I tell you, it's funny. Some of these people think that I'm here to entertain them, okay? And that I got 2 hours here. I got 2 hours to do a great show. All right. So we have the Ayrton Senna cars. These are really sweet looking, you know. And we did some videos on these yesterday. And these are available right now at ProTinkerToys.com. You don't want to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button, and make sure that you know that we have, because we have, so like these are the barriers for AFX. The difference between these two barriers, number one, the tape on this barrier is not as good as this tape. That's what I found. Now, these are only about 18 inches long, okay? Where these are about 31 inches long, okay? Now, they've been creased in here for a long time, so you almost have to heat that up so that they don't have a crease when you put them around your track, okay? And these are race barriers. People like the race barriers. Now, Daniel doesn't like the catch barrier because they think the cars catch the inside lane. Now, that might be true, but everybody has an opinion on how it affects their cars, okay? Driving around the track, okay? If it's going to catch the wheels, then the car's going to come off. So they don't like to race on the outside lane if you have those barriers on. Now we are going to be expanding into some new things come the fall. Okay, so in the next couple weeks, we are going to be redesigning the vault. Okay, and I've already given the ideas to Nate on how to build the shelving unit so that I can start showing off more items in the vault. Because right now the vault is a little cluttered, okay? We have airplanes, we have slot car sets, we have RC cars, RC tanks, and I want to be able to show off all these products so people know what we have here at the store, because we are going to be selling a lot more IMAX RC cars, because we are going to be IMAX's #1 distributor or seller of IMAX. Okay, now IMAX RC cars, and that's what I'm going to emphasize for the first half hour is our IMAX RC cars, and why an IMAX RC car is a good buy, and why you want to get a IMAX RC car from my website. Okay, and I want to show you off a couple things here. So we are going to emphasize IMAX as our main RC company, and the other company we're going to emphasize is called HPR. Because HPR has a lot of really cool airplanes and boats, rockets, and so we are going to emphasize a lot of IMAX as our main focus, because number one, we can get all the parts. They're designed in the United States, okay, by IMAX, and IMAX is located in Florida. And Daniel just went to visit him, and therefore we're going to concentrate on showing off IMAX RC cars. I'm going to do videos on taking a car apart, how to fix a car, how to maintain the car, what parts of an RC car breaks the most, and those parts are very simple to show you, okay? Like, this is just a standard RC car. This is the new shotgun car that they have, and this is a standard RC car. Now, there's one key aspect about now I know a lot of people watching for HO, and you might say, well, I don't want to hear about RC cars. I want to hear about slot cars. Well, you know what? There's going to be shows about RC cars, and there's going to be shows about slot cars, and that's just a part of the nature of the show. I'm going to be spending about 20 minutes right now on RC cars. Okay, and so you're going to hear about because you might have a grandson, you might have a kid, you might want to start getting into RC car and build a track outside during the summertime. Okay, so IMAX has been dealing, this is very important, okay? IMAX has been dealing with the factories where he buys his RC cars for nearly 20 years. So he's been dealing with these people for 20 years. Plus, he goes to the factories twice a year. So he goes to these places and talks to the manufacturers to make sure that everything is done according to his specifications. And that's very important when you're buying something from China. Okay, now other companies make their stuff, like for Traxxas. Traxxas makes a lot of their stuff in Taiwan. Okay, which has more control. It's more expensive, but you're buying, and that's what you're paying for. Now, if you don't want to necessarily pay that amount, but you want still good quality RC cars, well, this is an RC car that has that quality. And that's important. You want a quality RC car, and number one, you want to be able to get all of the parts that you need, okay? And those are all available through ProTinkerToys.com. And this right here, so this is the shotgun. Now, this is a brushless, okay? Most of their RC cars now are brushless, okay? And you're probably saying, what's a brushless? Well, brushless means that the motor, basically when it turns inside of the casing, does not have anything that's restricting that motor, okay? The shaft is just freely turns. Now, on a brushed motor, you basically have these little brushes. Let's pretend this is the shaft, and they're touching that shaft, which is giving some type of resistance. On a brushless, you just have these, these things that are normally touching the shaft. These two, the commutators, you could call them, they're basically on the outside of the motor, okay? And so the motor is just freely, the shaft is freely spinning at a higher rate. And that's why brushless motors are much more popular, okay? And they're taking over. Pretty soon, you probably won't find anything with brushed motors anymore. They're all going to brushless motors. And that means it's a higher speed, you get a better battery, you get a better servo. Everything is a higher quality when you're talking brushless, okay? And that's why if you're going to get a car, just get a brushless, because your kids are going to like it, a much faster car. Now, your bodies, they're simple Lexan body. Now, all the bodies, most people don't know this, but a Lexan body, it has this, so this kind of gives like a dull look to it. but all the bodies have this plastic coating on it that when you peel off, I'm not going to peel this all off, but I just want you to see the difference between the body with the plastic on it and the body without the plastic on it. You see how it's much more glossy and it gives it a much slicker look. And that's the body on the shotgun. And this is the shotgun. Plus, it comes with an extra battery. Or, I mean, it comes with all the components for charging. A battery charger. Comes with a tool kit. It comes with an extra front bumper. These are the main parts that go back. Oh, and one thing that I meant to tell you is that whenever you buy an IMAX car, so here's the front bumper for doing stunts, because you can do wheelies on these. It comes with a screwdriver, a battery charger, and extra clips for the car. Now, there's one thing about the IMAX cars which is really nice. Now, we don't carry every single part in stock, but we can get all the parts within 7 days. So like if you call me on a Monday and say, hey, I need this part, and all you have to do is open up your manual and you just send us an email and just say, hey, I need, so this is the number one part that you're going to want to use on your car or that's going to break. I'll show you right here. It's going to be either one of the suspension bars, this one here, or the rear suspension down here. And all you have to do is, you see the part numbers right here. All you have to do is just text me that part number. Say, I've got the shotgun and I need this part to the shotgun. And they're all in, look at this. This right here. This is what you're going to need right there. That right there. That's what you should automatically buy. Okay. And we are going to be having packages later on about that. So like, for example, when you buy the shotgun, you're automatically going to get a suspension kit, just in case you need it. All right. And so that's important when you have an RC car and it comes with extra stickers for extra details. Now, this is standard for all IMAX cars. So it's not just for the shotgun. It's for all their cars. Okay. Now, yes, you can buy Traxxas, which is, 4 times the amount of this one. This one right here is, I think, the shotgun is like $229, $269, $239. That's half the price of but this is going to be just as much quality, just as fast as battery, and just as fast as motor. Okay. You're just not paying as much, but you're also buying it from a local retailer here in Ohio. Now, let me explain that you can find cars that look just like this shotgun. It'll be different colors. It might be in a different packaging, but it doesn't have the same materials that go into the construction of that car. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about you have a Chinese factory that in one door they're sending something out, but then on the back door, you got something else going out the back door. And so you always want to make sure that you know about what you want or what you're going to get. And you want to have, you want to get the right quality. You want to get the right quality in the RC. And we have over 7 different styles of cars. Okay. Now, the most popular car is not necessarily the shotgun, but also the slingshot. The slingshot is more of an off-road. These are off-road, but this is kind of like a rally type looking. So this was the shotgun right here that I'm showing you. All right, that's the shotgun. Now, the one that has the most popularity, okay, just in the looks and just in the racing aspect, okay, is the slingshot, because people love they love the guys in there, and they love the back tire. They just like the look of the slingshot. It gives you like that action look, almost like a sprint car type racing. And then we have the shotgun. The Scorpion is similar to the shotgun, and then you have the Big Bear. The Big Bear is the 1/12 scale, and this is the same size as the shotgun, but this has a much higher quality in parts, more metal parts. It's 4-wheel drive. It has quality shocks, adjustable ring, ball bearings, brushless or brushed, and then it has optional metal gear spurs. So if you want to get upgrade to metal, you can, if you want to do more high performance driving with your slot car. Now, we're going to be going all through all this. I am going to be going down to Florida when I go down to see my cousin, and I'm going to stop to Bill's, and I'm going to be doing some research with him, because we are going to go heavy in the fall. We're going to be going heavy into RC, because we're going to build an RC track in the back on the corner of our property. We're going to build a simple RC track, and I need to get a hold of backhoe and do some cutting, and that'll be some interesting videos. So I wanted to let everybody know in a short video on where our future is going to be going along with RC cars and RC boats, RC airplanes, and getting people excited about RC, okay? But also having that connection with ProTinkerToys.com. So I wanted to let everybody know that that's where we're going to be heading over the next couple of months, because Bill has a ton of product, and we want to support a local American company called IMAX, and we want to support everything that he has and everything that he does. So he supports us, and we want to support him, okay? And that is Bill at IMAX, okay? And Daniel was down there a couple weeks ago. I'm going to probably be going on a road trip, not this week, but next week. I'm going to go visit some retail stores and help him sell his product into these retail stores. And therefore, we're going to be doing that. I'm not necessarily 100% on that. He wants me to do it really bad. I do, but I don't. It's like, hey, you are my Red Box show. Red Box show. Yeah, I'm his Red Fox show. I'm his Red Fox show. Okay, so yeah, the Red Box show or the Red Fox show. So Red Fox was, Stanford and Son, #1 show of the 70s. I think that was in the 70s. What are you doing there? Red Fox. So anyway, so that is what we've done. That's kind of what I'm talking about. And they're basically, I would say, 5 main scales. Okay, the biggest scale is the 1/10 scale. Okay. That's the largest scale, and that's the Samurai. And we have the Samurais on special right now, which are probably the best RC car that you can buy for the dollar. Just from the standpoint of the price. Okay, you cannot get a better RC car from IMAX than the Samurai. Okay. The Samurai is the car, okay? You can't get a better car than the Samurai, okay? Just from the standpoint of scale, #1, scale, price, and durability, okay? And durability. And these Samurais are absolutely, I mean, these are just, this is this car is absolutely awesome. I mean, you can't, okay, so I bought, back in 2020, actually 2017, I went to Bill's warehouse and I bought him, he had about 400 Samurais. I said, how much do you want for all of them? So I bought them all. This is before I had ProTinkerToys.com, just so you know. And I bought Samurais, I bought Renegades, I bought there were like 7 different RC cars, and I got all of them. It was a whole sea container, a whole semi full of product. That's why I bought all my sea containers. Well, then he came out with the new Samurai 2.0. This thing is awesome car. I'm telling you, you can't get a better car to have fun with than the Samurai. This thing is just pure fun, and it's very durable too. If I can get off the lid, I can show you I got to pull these clips off. Let me show you this body. Check that body. It's got the guys in it. I mean, look at all the detail. Now it comes with batteries for the remote. But here's the quality. Here's the quality of the Samurai. Okay? Look at this thing. It's got a triple battery pack. It's got a brushless motor. Now, this part right here, these supports right here are the main thing that are going to break. That's right there. See that right there? That's going to be the main part that breaks. Just when you hit something, that's what's going to happen. This thing is so fast. And we have these Samurais in stock. And now the slower version, which is the rocking claw, is the Navajo and the Navajo and the Apache. The Navajo and the Apache. These are on sale too. These are more of a slower rock climbing car. Really fun. But that's the Samurai. So you have 110 scale, which is the largest RC car that you go, and then you go into 1/5 scale, which are a lot of the. I had those. I had like a half dozen of those. Those are like $900. I had those on sale. I had like 10 of them. I sold every single one of them. And those are 1/5 scale, which is pretty big. Most people don't like 1/5 scale, but those are more real engines. They have the 2-cycle engines, okay? So you have 110 scale. Then the next scale is 120 scale. 1/12 scale, okay? Which is basically half the size of a 110 scale. And then you have the 1/16 scale, which is almost half the size of a 1/12 scale. All right. And then you have 1/24 scale, which are a lot of, like this is a 1/24 scale right here. And these are rock climbers. These are awesome cars. And this is 1/24 scale right here, rock climbing. And that's 1/24 scale, okay? So you basically have 1/10. This is 1/10 right here. Okay, then you go from 1/10, you go 1/10, then you go 1/12. That's a 1/20 scale. That's the big bear. Then you go to 1/16. Okay, that's a lot of these little tiny small scale cars. 1/16. Then you got 1/24. And then these cars over here, I think most of these are one. Okay, I forgot to put the manual inside the box, so you've got to make sure the manual goes inside the box. And again, in the instructions shows all the parts that you need for the car, and those are all available at ProTinkerToys.com. All available at ProTinkerToys.com. Everything is available at ProTinkerToys.com. We are becoming, here's the fact, guys. Here are the facts about ProTinkerToys.com. We are becoming an icon. We are becoming a destination. People come to ProTinkerToys.com. Number one, for my content, okay, which is amazing. I mean, I'm so grateful that people just sit at home and or you know that live in North Carolina that are retired and that basically live off their wives. I don't know who I'm talking about, but they know who I'm talking about. They live off their wives. They live in North Carolina, and they have a big shed full of airplanes and stuff, and they need somebody to entertain them. And therefore, that's what I'm doing at ProTinkerToys.com. So we're going to be doing other things, like for example, so I just finished the 4x4 layout. Okay, now I want to do another layout like that before summer is over. But I also want to get into RC car. I want to start tearing apart cars in front of the camera to show people. Listen, I'll tell you right now, I'm not an expert. Again, I've always said this. I'm not an expert of anything. I'm just a guy that can do a lot of things. Okay, I know how to fix things. Like for example, Bill gave me one of his airplanes or ships, and I was going to go take the airplane or ship or the sailboat and sail it last weekend when camping. Well, the instructions were the wrong instructions. Now I could have put it together, but I didn't want to do it with the kids there. So you have 110 scale, 112 scale. Then you have other brands that now these are just ready to run. This is a ready to run. This is Bruckus. This is a really good. This is a Horizon RC car. This is 1/18 scale. So 1/18 scale is between 1/12 and 1/16. It's a little smaller than a 112 scale. And so you're kind of in between. And then you go to 124 scale. Oh, this is 1/18 right here. These are 1/18 scaled rock climbing. Okay, so you go from 1/16 to 1/18, which is a little smaller. The higher the number, the smaller the kit is. Okay, so if you go one, let's see, I don't think I have, those are 1/16. The Apache is 1/20 scale. And then we have these Red Cats. Red Cats are really nice. Oh, yeah, the Katana. Okay, now the Katana is just a phenomenal car. Okay. And this car is basically 1/16 scale. We're gonna be having a massive 4th of July. Well, it's probably gonna be after sale. We are going to be getting a truckload of these at a phenomenal pricing, and we're going to be having almost like a gangbuster sale. Okay, and that's why the Katana. This is similar to the Slingshot, but it's a smaller version. Okay, so this is the Slingshot. Okay, which is the same car as the Katana, but smaller. Okay, so this is smaller than this. Okay, so if you have a kid that wants to race this, that's going to be different than this. See the difference? Same car, little design difference with the images, but it's the same car. It's just smaller. And those are the different scales that are out there. Okay. Those are the different cars that are out there. And 1/10 is basically the largest until you go to 1/5 scale. And those are usually electric. And so you go 1/10, 1/12, 1/16, 1/18, and 1/24 scale. Okay, now your micro cars, these are great for indoors. These are fun cars to just have fun with indoor tracks and just, you know, race, run around the house. And those are the almost 1/32nd. Well, these are 1/32nd. And there are 4 different versions of these cars. And they're called Micro Warrior. Okay, Micro Warrior, 1/32nd scale. Again, it's made by IMAX. And there are 4 different cars that come in this lineup. Matter of fact, you can get all 5 cars. You basically have trucks, you have katanas, you have all sorts of cars. And these are all available on ProTinkerToys.com. They're called Micro Worry. And man, that heat was playing a number on me. You think being Mexico for 2 years, I would be a little more accustomed to it. Hey, Mike, I'm sorry I didn't stop anywhere. Patriot Commando, I'm going to probably be stopping at Mike's on the way down there. Yes, that's exactly Rose. Airplanes have a lot of brushless because it takes less battery power for a brushless motor. So we're going to be stopping at Slot Car Depot and at Mike's when I go down to Florida. So here's the schedule as I can tell it, okay? I told Anthony Baitman to call me yesterday if he wants me to come and help him put up his TV. All right, so if Anthony Baitman, okay, so here's the deal. If Anthony Baitman wants me to come and help him put up his TV screen, he has to call me later today. And what I will do is, I will leave next week. I will drive to Massachusetts and help him put up his TV and do a couple videos, and then stop at some. Oh, I'm doing my gun. And stop at some store at People's on the way to his house. Okay. And so I would go to Anthony Bateman Sr.'s house and help him put up his TV. Okay. And now these are the smallest RC cars, and these are, I think, 1/12 scale. And these are 2.4 gigahertz. And these are even smaller. These are almost HO, 1/64 scale, you could call it. Because that's the size of the car right there, 1/64 scale. And they come in these little cans. So all of these RC cars these are the smallest scale right here. Are these right here, these little pocket ones. So you have so that's 1/32nd and then 1/64 scale. And now they have RC cars that are 1/87 scale. So if Anthony Bateman, so then after that, I'm going to be talking to Bill later today, and we're going to look at maybe going on a road trip for him and visiting hobby stores that he's going to give me a list of to where selling his product. He wants me to go on the. He wants me to sell for him. He needs a real. The problem with Bill is a good salesman and I'm a good salesman. Okay, and he needs a good salesman, and that's why he's begging me to go on the road for him. And and I really need to do it because he's a really nice guy. Bill is a really nice guy. The one thing that he's really got is a really bad Navy mouth. I mean, he could use the F word faster than anybody else I know, okay? Faster than I knew, okay? Now, do I hold that against him? No. Are you kidding? I had Navy chiefs that would it's not like I haven't heard it, okay? I just don't think I don't think you need to use the F word for every other sentence, okay? Now, that's just me, okay? Now, I'm not going to condemn him. Now, here's the problem that I have. So everybody's telling me that you can't mirror. All right, so Facebook or X, I'm watching X right now, guys. Okay, I'm watching X right now. And so my live stream, so the camera that I'm shooting, okay, is backwards, just like YouTube is. But the camera that is showing me on screen is not backwards. So why can X have it correct, but YouTube can't? YouTube did have it the same way as X. Okay, because look, is my head backwards? Look, guys, are you seeing my head? Watch, I'm going to put my head down. Look, you can read. Can't you read it? Wait a minute, it's backwards. Oh, no, it's right. Yeah, it's right, Ray. If I show it to the camera, it's the wrong way because then it will be backwards again. Here, I can do it this way. Watch this. If I go this way, USS Andrew Jackson, SSBN. See that? But YouTube, they screwed up their analytics, and therefore you can't see it correct. And that's why more and more people are watching X because they want to see the correct image. It's not backwards, okay? And I totally understand everybody wants to look at Bryan and see Bryan's beautiful face, and they want to understand who Bryan is because everybody wants to know who Bryan is. All right, because I'm great, you know. Bryan is great. So I showed off a bunch of cars yesterday, and we sold a bunch of them. Okay, which is absolutely amazing. So we also have look at that car there. That is a 1955 Bel Air motoramic, okay? Absolutely beautiful car. We also have the Fred Lorenza. Look at that car.
Hey, Bryan.
Hayes for Horses.
Line 1, Anthony Baitman Sr. says he wants to talk.
Okay, well, get me this. Anthony Baitman Sr.'s on the phone. Oh, no, guys. Anthony Baitman is on the phone. Hey, dude. Hey, brother. Hey, Anthony. Oh, no. Oh, no. Anthony Baitman Sr.'s on the phone. Are you guys ready for this?
Here you go. Oh,
Which line?
line 1, I put it on for you.
Hello? Yes, is this Anthony Baitman Sr.? I'm doing good. How are you doing? I haven't heard from you in a long time. Oh, you're not. What do you mean made me happy? Did I mention your name? if you want me to come, people think it would be Ryan thinks it'd be a great show if I came there and put your TV on the screen wall. So you are up for it. Rod Rodriguez is going to fly in? Really? Okay, well, we're doing it. I'm going to leave Monday morning. I'm going to stay Monday night, probably near Connecticut, somewhere in Connecticut. And then we'll be there on Tuesday sometime. We'll be there Tuesday. Oh, really? You guys, I'm going to tell you this right now, Anthony Bateman Sr. Your viewers are going to double, okay? I hope you're going to be able to handle all the fanfare that's going to happen. Okay, so we are doing this, okay, guys? Everybody on the live stream, I am going to Massachusetts next Tuesday. I'm leaving Monday morning. I'm going to bring David because Frankie, I can't tell you where Frankie's going to be, but Frankie is going to be in a special place. But I'm going to bring David and me. And now you have plenty of tools then, right? You have a drill and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to bring any tools, okay? And I'm going to bring a bunch of slot cars. I'm going to bring a bunch of stuff for giveaways. So if as many people show up to your place, then you need to start promoting that, hey, ProTinkerToys is going to be visiting, ProTinker is going to be visiting Anthony Bateman Sr.'s track, okay? Are you ready for this? Are you positive? Yeah, he's saying yes. Okay, now you got to be a little more excited there, Anthony.
Well, it's kind of like surreal, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be really cool.
Okay, so he is really excited. All right, so I've committed to this. All right, and then anybody that's in the New England area that wants me to stop by their house and look at their layout, then you need to let me know by Monday. Daniel's going to send out an email today. All right.
Wow.
All right, so this is done. I will, you need to text me. You got my phone number, right?
I believe so.
My cell phone number, 419-575-3776.
Hold on. Let me write it down. Okay, give it to me again, please.
419-575-3776.
Wait, 575.
3776. 3776.
776. Okay. Got it.
Okay, so we are going to leave on Monday. I'm going to bring David with me. We're going to go, I guess, Rod Rodriguez is going to fly from California and pick up another guy, and they're going to meet me at they're probably going to rent a car or something. They're going to meet us at Anthony Bateman Sr., and we're going to spend the day putting up his TV.
Oh, shit. This is cool.
Oh, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be, and we're going to have a live stream. I'll have a live stream. You'll have a live stream. We'll all do live streams.
Oh, wow.
I'll have Ryan get that live stream up right now. So it's going to be Bryan at Anthony Bateman Seniors. We'll get your picture cartooned. I'll have my Ryan get that cartoon. So we'll have a cartoon picture of Anthony Bateman Sr. then.
That's pretty cool, man.
Okay.
Wow.
And
Yes.
all right, and make sure your grandkids are there so I can give them some fun stuff from ProTinker, and we'll have a fun day. Okay, this is gonna be next Tuesday.
My other grandkids are in Virginia.
Oh,
So
okay.
the only one I could possibly get is my little grandson Ivan.
Okay, Ivan. All right, that'll be good. All right, then we'll see you next Tuesday.
Okie doke, bro.
Okie doke.
Yep, have a good one.
See ya, bro.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Okay, so that's it. All right, I just committed it. I can't believe I'm doing this. All right, so all right, so David and I are leaving Monday morning. We are going to drive from Ohio to Massachusetts, and we're going to go see Anthony Bateman Sr. We're going to help him put up his TV set next to his digital Carrera track. Okay, this is going to be, this is an experiment because everybody wants me to visit their houses. Everybody wants me to visit their racetrack. Okay, Bryan is now committed. Yes, I am now committed. Okay. Let's see, Bryan, ProTinker Toy Electronics Department. Bryan speaking, may I help you? Yeah, you might have a drier heat in the humidity that's killing here. Okay, so we're going to go to Anthony Bateman. I guess Rod Rodriguez is going to fly in. Oh, this will be exciting. I've never seen Rod Rodriguez. This will be the first. And if this trip goes well, then I'll do a trip out west and I'll hit Chucky B and oh, I know what I have to do. Hey, Mac Henry. Do you know how to do orders? Do an order. Give an order for Chucky B. Chuck, yeah. Yeah, I'll get that.
Come from Florida.
ProTinker toy. Yeah, ProTinker. Yes. Yes, Steve Moore. How you doing? Yes, I did. Yes. Yes. I think they're 39 or 42. Do you want me to create an order for you and ship those out to you? Case. What case did I talk about? Oh no, I don't have those yet. I've got to find one of those. No, I don't have one of those. Because they're out of stock. They're out of stock right now, but I'll get these two cars made up for you. No, I might. I don't know yet what I'm going to do. Oh, I see. All right, yeah, I will. I'll tell them to hold that when we get off the when I get off the phone, okay? Hey, no problem. Thanks, Steve. Yep, bye. Okay, so all right, so that's pretty much exciting. So did you say they already made that invoice there, Xavier?
What?
For the I-wheel NASCAR set?
I was trying to look and see if we had it, and we can't find it.
Oh, it's out in the warehouse.
Yes,
Or
I know where
it's
it
in the
is.
shed. No, it's in the shed.
Okay, it's in
It's
the
under
shed.
the racetrack.
Okay. So it's located on the. I just recalled the trucking one
Yes.
was made as a listing.
You're right.
And
Huh?
that one
And
got
it's tax
bought.
exempt?
Pardon me?
Or do you want me to put tax exempt?
Yeah. no, more than shipping on that, because that's going all the way to Arizona.
That's what it just. That's what it.
Oh, no, go to the UPS right there, Brown.
Yes.
Now, what'd you say?
It was mostly just, I recall the trucking.
Right, the trucking. I forgot that I brought the I-wheel NASCAR set into the shed.
Okay.
It's right under the end of the racetrack.
Just want me to send them an invoice?
Yes.
All right.
And that other one is the 2 cars for Steve Moore. And go ahead and ship it, and then give me a total. Is his phone number on this order when you get to Steve? When you when you get a total with the shipping, call him and say, here's how much you need to send us a menu, Instagram, or cashier's. Okay. All right, so we got that done. Everything is moving right along. Today's episode is sponsored by the Mayflower. Mayflower. And,
The 2 cars.
pardon me?
I need another one of each of the center cars.
I thought you said one set.
Yeah, but we need more for Steve more.
Yeah, I know. I
put Yeah.
your 2 over there, and I put her 2 right here.
Take it brought to me.
Okay, so I got to go get another Senna car. So Senna said, I'm not designed to come second or third. How can you be a driver and have that philosophy? I'm not designed. I am not designed to come in second. I'm designed to come in first. How do you have a philosophy like that? Seriously. All right, all the Bryan's bargains. Wrong season. Oh my gosh. I don't know about Xavier. Poor Xavier. You know what Xavier needs? No, he doesn't. Not for 4 years yet. Well, I mean, you could get married when you're 24, but you really should wait until you're 26. You want to be in your at least mid-20s or later 20s to get married. That is the optimal time to get married. Okay. Now, this is another Casey Kane. Look at this. Why would you want to not buy this? Why would you not want to buy this? I don't know. Now, I can't show. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick video. I'm going to do a quick video on guns because I can't show them on YouTube, but I can show them on X. So we're going to turn this camera to X. And this camera is YouTube. So YouTube, you're going to hear me, but you can't see it because I'm going to be showing off guns. All right, toy guns. Okay, and you can't do them on live streams, but I can show you my toy guns on YouTube, on X, I mean. So this is a brand new, hold on a second. Hello there, Bryan Young, ProTinkerToys.com. Can I help you today, please? Yes, I failed you, my friend. I've been extremely busy. It's just been crazy around here. And I was thinking about you last night when I was laying down. I said, you know what? I got to get his cars out to him. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a live stream tonight. And I'm going to get all your cars all tested up. And again, I'm going to put new tires on a lot of them. And I'm going to get them shipped out by tomorrow morning. And then I'm going to send you some free chassis so you can have some chassis, okay? Does that sound good? They are. They're all in 1970, or they're all 80s and 90s. Well, we'll get them out to you, okay? Yeah. Yes. Yep. All right. Yep. ProTinkerToys. Hello there. Oh no, I know who this is. I haven't heard from him in a long time. Holy guacamole. Yes, sir. How can I help you there? I am doing good. How you been doing? Okay, now, I can't remember if you're the ex-postal guy or ex-ticket guy in Brooklyn. That's right, Arthur in Detroit. That's a guy I need to go visit Arthur and his layout. Right, Arthur? I need to visit you. Oh my God. Unbelievable. I'm sorry. What can I help you with today, Arthur? Hold on a second, Arthur. Arthur, hold on 1 second. Yes.
I need each and one of the cars again.
Which one?
Same cars.
Yeah, right over there. I can't go get them all the time. Hey, is there any more? Or is that it?
Yes, there's more.
Okay, you might want to refill those. All right, go ahead. Yep. 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 Yes. You need to get ultra fine sandpaper, okay? And just go over all the rails so they're nice and you'll see them. You'll see the rails will probably have, and then all of a sudden you'll sand over it and you'll see a nice silver. You'll see it, you can see the rust and the corrosion come right off the track. You'll see it. Yeah. No, and that's it. No, and then what you want to do is, if you're not going to go down there, is you want to get a sheet or some sheet and just, when you're not racing, just cover the whole layout with a sheet. Just get a white sheet and just lay it right over it. Okay, Arthur? Yes, Arthur. Yes, go right ahead. Which set are you talking about? Oh yeah, no, those come in. That comes in a set. That comes in a set. I think we still have some. Let me see here. Let me see if I still have a loop set. Hold on. Well, it doesn't show here. But I know that we carry. But you can get a Batman set for. I mean, we got those on sale for like $100. And then you get 2 4-gear cars. It's better just to buy the Batman set. It's yeah, the loop where it goes upside down. Okay, what loops are you talking about? Around to another track. Around to round. No, I don't know what piece of track you're talking about. Yeah, you're gonna have to do that on yourself because I don't think they're in any set like that. Yeah. No. Not that I know. I'm trying to think what you're talking about. I mean, the loop to the loop, but I'm trying to think curve. That would just be a series of curves. Oh, you mean a circle, like it going around to go down from up? Oh, well, yeah, that's in the Expanda set. The Expanda set has that. And that comes, yes. Yep. Like $49. So you want to buy one of those right now? All right, hold on a second. Are you on the phone with somebody? Here, I'm going to give you Arthur. He wants to place an order for a loop tube. Not loop tube. He wants to place an Expanda set. I'll go get it. He's in there. He's bought from us before. Give him 10% off on that. Okay, today has just been a crazy day. All right, so let's get back over here to X. All right, so this is the shotgun, our new shotgun. Okay, the police are coming, baby. Brand new shotgun. Check this out. All die-cast. Brand new. We got a restock of the M118 machine gun. Check this baby out. All die-cast. Now this is plastic. This is metal. All metal. Well, this isn't metal too. I can't lie. The main frame is all metal. Okay. Brand new. Sweet. Then we have the AK-47. Brand new AK-47 with a new design. Brand new. Then we got a restock of our #1 selling gun, which is the 6067. Make My Day. Clint Eastwood. This thing is just, oh my God. I can't tell you how awesome this gun is. This thing is just absolutely amazing. I could show my YouTube video, this page here. Look at that. 6067. We sell this thing out faster than I can keep it in stock. All die-cast. Look at that thing. Oh, yeah, baby. It's just like in the movie there, Clint Eastwood. Okay, Make My Day. Brand new. ProTinkerToys.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button, and we will see you later. All these new guns are available at ProTinkerToys.com. I can't show you them on X. I only have 22 people now on YouTube. That's probably the lowest episode I've ever had. Now that's weird. Why do I only have 22 people on? I have 18 on YouTube, on X, and I have nobody commenting either. Why does nobody comment? Nobody wants to comment. Nobody wants to comment. Why does nobody want to comment? Anyways, these are available right now. The new Senecar, ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys.com. We also have our exclusive GT40. I'm still here. Anthony Baitman Sr. We're going to be visiting Anthony Baitman Sr. next Tuesday. We are leaving Monday. Monday, da da. Monday, da da. We're going to drive. I'm going to take David with me. David and I are going to go visit Anthony Baitman Sr. We're going to help him put up his big TV. And I'm going to go down in his basement and we're going to completely organize the whole place down there. All right. I just ordered about 40 shelving units. We're going to have those shelving units delivered by Amazon, and we're going to redo his entire downstairs, okay? We're going to bring ProTinker signs so he can put it up that people know that he loves Professor Tinker. I can't believe I'm doing this. I think this is awesome. Oh, I think it's awesome too, Anthony. I can't wait to do this. Okay, this is something that's going to be awesome. This really could be revolutionary. Okay, I could almost see where everybody on the planet is going to want me to come to their place. Okay, and do a video. And this is how we expand ProTinkerToys.com and how we get bigger and how we become a more fun. That's not a word, but my mom wouldn't care if I said it. A more funner place to be. I can't wait. This is very cool. So we need to get. This is, I think, I'd say with Anthony, good afternoon, everyone. I am pretty excited. Bryan's going to come over to Massachusetts at my house and help me put up my television and race cars. Bryan is now committed. Anthony Baitman Sr., I'm still here. I think this is awesome. This is pretty cool. Well, now, what else do we have to do today? What is important here is that we look at things in a more understanding view, okay? So these are the cars. So let me just explain something to everybody that's watching the live stream. These are all of our exclusives, okay? We are in the process of selling all our back stock on our exclusives. All right. They're all going to be sold by Monday. Okay. They'll all be gone. Awesome. I'm so glad for you. I'm so happy for you that you can take all these trips. So, what we have right here is what we have. This is all we have as a store, as my store. So whatever I have here, that's it. So if you haven't picked up your car right now, if there's a certain car that you haven't found yet, or there's a certain club car that you don't have yet, okay, this is all we have. This is all I have of the red Bel Air. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 4 is what? 16. 16 times 2 is 32. It's 32. This is all we have left of the red 55 Bel Air. Same thing with the club car, with the Golf, we have only 31. And so these exclusives are all going to go only in higher in value, okay? You are never going to see these below. I'm going to tell you a price that you're never going to see them below here at my store, and that's $30. You'll never see them below 30. You might see them at 30, but you won't see them below 30. Okay, and there are a lot of them that are you're never going to see below 40 because we just don't have any more. Okay, like the Ford F100, that is gone. Okay, this is all we have left. Okay, and you want one of these, get them at your own peril. And all the Bel Airs and the Nomads now, that's it. They're no more on sale. I mean, they're still on sale, but you better get them by the end of this week, because these will all be taken off, and the new price of $39.99 will all be put on all these cars. So if you want one of these cars, I would get them now. They're all CP items. Just all you have to do is type in CP, and all of our CP items will show up, and you can click exactly what you want to get, okay? Yeah, well, pretty well. I'm going to have a timeshare airline. We have exchanged my wife for works at Merrill. We should catch this. I am going to go to Anthony Baitman Senior's on Tuesday next week, help him put up his TV. And then I'm going to come through Connecticut and stop at your place and bother you and your wife. You better have my pizza ready. That's all I have to say. So I just sent that to Snuggles. Okay, now Snuggles is over in Europe right now, so there's no way he's going to be back by Tuesday, but I just thought I would send that to him just to bother the heck out of him. Alrighty, so we showed off a lot of cars yesterday. For some reason, man, every car that I showed off, everybody bought, okay? I mean every car that I showed yesterday, from the Looney Tunes to the 393s, the 394s, and then this series here. This is the last of this series. You know, a lot of these people didn't buy these initially, but these are going to be very rare one of these days, and I think you should, because there's only 3 cars. And they're completely different than the cars that are in the set. And the only one that's not in the set is the pickup, is getting yourself a set of all the Brie cars, because these will be gone pretty soon. They'll no longer be available. No longer. And 28 is the right age. That's right. 28 is the right age. I think that's awesome. Yeah, 28 is the right age. Let's see. Okay. Well, I'm not back till the following week. I wish you can postpone a week. I really would love to see you and to have another over. I'll be glad to make your pizza if you come. Yeah, I can only do it next week. I'm really sorry about that. So we have the Brie cars. These are available right now at ProTinkerToys.com. And you can get all 3 of them. You get the Datsun 620, the Datsun 240Z, and the Datsun 510 pickup truck. Those are all 3 very popular cars. The Brie cars were probably the most Brock cars. They were the dominating racing in the early 70s.
Here you go, Brian.
Here you go, Brian. Yeah. That's too bad. Would have been fun. Okay, so Xavier is trying to. I think Xavier is trying to piss me off. Okay, I think he's trying to get me mad. Okay, so he went and got a restock of all of the Sienna cars. Okay, because we were out of them, but he didn't put them away. He wants me to put them away.
Oh, and also here you go.
Okay, and he's being very dominating lately, and I don't know.
Well,
I don't
like it.
I don't know what's going through his head. I just don't know what it is. I don't know if he's lost his freaking mind. Vintage Corvette CR5 Daytona Revell. All right, so we've got the Sienna car. Okay, somebody ordered a model kit, and let's see here. Where are my glasses? I'm always missing my glasses. Why are my glasses always missing? Oh, here they are. right, so I need a vintage Corvette CR5 Daytona Revell. Right here. So you get decals.
Want another order?
Yeah, here's another one. There's an order right there. There's your order right there. Hey, there's
You're
your
really
paper.
gonna damage this,
Hey, there's
this
your
poor
paper right
customer's
there, you
vintage car
You
that they
little-
ordered from across the seas?
You little putz.
Yeah, and
Unbelievable.
and
And okay, so we're in a fun mood today. Xavier.
sure,
Xavier wants
sure.
to have fun with me today. He doesn't understand.
What, you don't
that-
you don't like me
You
being
understand that-
energetic?
He understand that I can be just as. Hey, where's these?
The hand throttles?
Yeah.
They're in the warehouse.
Okay. You'll have to go get those.
Who said I had to?
I'm not going to. Here.
Well, I know you're not going to. I'm just gonna make Nate do it.
Oh, okay. I think I need to do it. Here's a single shot. One pack. Gosh, people gotta understand that. You gotta order more than just one single pack. The shipping is more on a one than it is on two. Okay, so Xavier. So let me restock. Let me do the job Xavier's supposed to do. I'll do his job for him today. So we got 20 now on X. We have 32 on YouTube. So we have 50 some people watching. So, all right. So bending over on my knees now. I'm getting old. Ouch. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. That felt good. All right. So the yellow car. So we're going to restock the yellow car. We're going to put more in the yellow car.
Ryan,
I'm talking right now.
you got a order incorrect.
What do you mean it's incorrect?
Body only, and it needs 2.
What do you mean body only?
It says Teco body only, no chassis.
Body only, 57. Let's see here. Oh, huh. Oh, why was there one in there with the body? Somebody made a mistake there. Are you sure it's body only? Double check to make sure it says body only here. Let's see. Body only, no chassis. Body only, no chassis. You should have told me that. I don't know why you didn't tell me that, Xavier.
Checked?
I did get my eye checked. I had brand new glasses today.
You might need them checked again.
Okay, there, Xavier, Mr. Know-It-All.
And here I am with scratched up glasses. Seems
Yes.
just fine.
Poor Xavier. He needs. You know what Xavier needs? He needs a wife. That's what he needs. He needs a wife and a kid. That's what he needs. Xavier needs a little kid running around and saying, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy." That's what he needs. That's what he really needs. So, Airtron Senna. Airtron Senna. So Ryan was talking to me about he knows this guy that works for him, and he only had one kid, and it was a daughter, and his daughter, okay, now is too old to have kids, and now she's regretting because there's nobody else to continue the family. And now he doesn't have anybody in his family. It's like his lineage just stopped. And now he's regretting, the daughter is regretting never having kids. Which is really sad in a sense. That for so many years, people thought having kids was a bad thing. Listen, we would have had 12 children if every child that Kathy was going to give birth to gave birth, okay? we were going to have 12. Six of the six children that Kathy had either were miscarriages or stillbirths. 6 out of 6. My grandmother had 12. My great-grandmother had 12. Having kids is probably the greatest thing that you can ever do. Now, I understand if maybe you couldn't have had kids or maybe you didn't get married. I understand that. I'm just saying that if you want to change your life right now, and it doesn't matter who you are. I don't care who you are right now. I don't care what your job is. I don't care how old you are. I don't care where you live. Okay, you can go to a local child service area. I don't care where you live. There are at least 1,000 children that are waiting for a parent or parents to adopt them, to be a part of their family. Okay? That's what we did 10 years ago. We adopted 4 kids after having 6 of my own. And I would have never ever, or how do I want to say it? I've never regretted it ever. Even the worst times with Mark. I remember being in the car with Mark. I was dropping him off to work. He says, I just want to leave. I want to leave. I want to get out of here. I'm going to just leave. I said, Mark, you got a year left, baby, and it's yours. You can hit the road. Well, you know what? He finally got a job. He stayed with us for at least, 6 months, maybe 7 months, 8, 9 months, maybe 9 months. He stayed with us till he got an apartment. He got some money saved up. And now he's staying with his friend in his own apartment. Now, have I seen him since he moved out? No, I have not seen him since he moved out. He has not contacted me, which is fine. I understand he wants to have his independent. At the right time, he's going to call me for something. He's going to say, hey, Dad, how you doing? What's going on? I said, hey, Mark, how's it going? I said, I wasn't going to call you. I was going to give you your freedom. This is you're 18. You're all by yourself, baby. And the right time's going to come, and he's going to be calling, and because he's going to realize that he lived in a family of just constant tension. And one of these days, he's going to miss that. He's going to want it back again. And that's the fun. That's when the fun times come, okay? And hopefully he finds the right kind of girl. Not now. He doesn't need to be married until at least 24, 25. He can experiment or being single. He doesn't want to experiment with girls. That you don't want to do that. And then you want to be free. You know what I'm saying? You want to be free to do. You want to be free to do things that you've never done before. Okay? To be free, the impossible dream. The sky's the impossible dream. What are you looking for?
C8510.
C8510?
Wait, the number, that's 11.
What do they want?
C8510.
What is it though?
It's a track extension pack, but it's not that one. I believe it's track extension pack 1.
Are we out of it?
Might be.
Did he order it?
He's on the phone.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I don't want to buy any of that. I mean, that's an expansion. What does he want? Straight track or?
I don't know. It's talking to Sarah right now.
Huh. Which one is that?
8511, I'm pretty sure it's different parts.
Well, it's got it's a jump track and a squeeze track. I wonder what he's talking about. Which one he's talking about?
I don't know, I just asked Sarah what the number was and I went to go look for it. I didn't ask for any more details.
Oh, wait a minute now. Is it 8510?
Yes.
Was that? I wonder if that's the track expansion.
We have 8511.
What is he trying to do? What's he trying to do? Hold on, I'll take it. What line?
Line 1.
What are you trying to do? For Scale Electric Digital? Oh, you want this? You mean the digital switches? Oh, the digital switches. Ah, shoot. Yeah, I don't have. All I have are the straight switches. Sorry about that. Are you still finishing up with her? Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I don't have that one in stock. I wouldn't have that for about a week. Pardon me? No, that's a 164 scale. What do you mean? Yeah, the track, that's what we were talking about, weren't we talking? Because you didn't say what scale. Oh, shoot. Oh, darn. Oh, no. Yes, forget that. Don't cancel that. Yeah, that's the wrong. Yeah, we didn't really say what track you wanted. Let me look into that and I'll give you a call back. Can you wait till Monday? All right, let me call you back on Monday, okay? Thanks. Just hold off on that till Monday. Okay, so we are what are we talking about? Okay, so what we're going to do tonight is we might do a live stream tonight. I'm going to do a tech video of me fixing some cars. I've got to fix some guys' cars. He's got some Tyco cars. I'm going to repair them for him and put some new tires on them. And I'm going to do that tonight. I'm going to go get all the parts for all those cars now so I don't have to worry about it later. I need extreme pit kits, and then HP7 pit kits. Okay, so I have that for that. So today's show is we have the most people on X. I don't know if they're real people. Nobody commented. Why does nobody comment on X? I don't know what the problem is. Nobody is commenting on X. We got 20 people on X, 36 people on YouTube, And we don't have anybody on my other phone. And I need to start doing Instagram too. So we're going to be starting to do Instagram too. We're going to do a live stream on Instagram. And also WhatsApp. The what app? What app? All these what apps. You got whatnot, what app? Whatnot, what app? How do they not get WhatsApp? Like, is that, so what is that, a commenting site where you talk to everybody about? I don't know. It's just another channel to talk to. So a lot of people are into slot cars. A lot of people are into everything else. We have a lot of people that are into a lot of things at ProTinkerToys.com. But one thing that people are always into, and that is why Bryan Young is so great. Okay, so we sell pop guns. These are wooden pop guns. They're basically a pop gun. And they're really fun to annoy people with, okay? Now, Sarah was supposed to stock up the Coke and the orange drink into the refrigerator yesterday, and she failed to do that job.
Sarah doesn't do that. I do it.
So I'm going to fire Sarah and
Brian, you have one person.
and put Xavier. I'm going to put Xavier on administrative leave. Okay.
So you're just gonna let me play games all day?
No, I'm gonna. Yeah, you can play games all day, but you'll have to find an internet source to do it. Do you know how to get on the internet without having an internet source?
I can just move my computer.
So here is how I finally figured out. I think the problem with my computer system
Do you
with
mind
his
moving so I can grab the soda?
he basically uses so much
No, I don't.
data
No.
that I have to reboot what I'm having to redo now is to reboot the computer or the modems and all that. I have to reboot it now once a week because the amount of data that he's going through, okay, is putting so much extra crap on my modems that I have to kind of clear it, you know? It's kind of like having to clear things out of a sewage drain, you know, like you have a big flood and then your drains are all clogged up with leaves and everything and sticks and twigs.
Brian, can you move the cart, please, so I can restock the
Do
fridge?
you really want me to move that for you?
I don't mind.
I don't mind doing anything for you, Xavier. You're my favorite.
Uh-huh.
You're a son that I never had, Xavier.
If I was your favorite,
What?
I'm gonna cut myself short there.
What? No. If you're my favorite, no. I want to. Oh, I'd love to know if I'm your favorite.
No.
What?
No, I'm gonna cut myself.
No. Seriously, I'd like to know if you're my favorite. No, I'd like to know. I would like to know if you're my favorite.
No.
I really don't understand. I would love to know
I'm gonna dangle your curiosity on the edge of the cliff.
if I'm his favorite.
No.
What would he do?
No. Who said you were my favorite? Man. Maybe I prefer Mac more than you.
I can believe it. All right, so we're now 130 minutes or 103 minutes. We have 17 minutes left on this show, and I want everybody to realize that one of the best sets you can buy right now, okay, just from the sheer fact of awesomeness, is the Super 88 set from AutoWorld. The 88, it comes with your classic Corvette and Mustang Thunderjets, 1965, baby. 1965. This is the set that you have to get if you want to get a set, because it has an adjustable transformer. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yes, baby. Oh, my darling Clementine. So I've been doing pretty good. I have not had pop again during the week. Now I did have pop on the weekend because it was it was Memorial Day, and everybody said that I could have pop on Friday and Monday, which I did. And then on Tuesday I stopped, and so I can't have pop on the weekdays. Now I did go to the movies on Tuesday, but I normally would get a large pop, and I got a small. Okay, just a little small. That's all I drank was small. And I'm trying to readjust how much. So now I have 22 people on X. How in the world do you get 22 people on X but no comments? No comments. So that unless people are just going on and coming off, going on and coming on, people just must love to watch my beautiful face. I know Xavier loves to be around me. He just he thinks large soda versus small soda. The only difference is the volume of ice. Gee, Arbuckle. Large soda versus small. Okay. Next Tuesday, you can have a pop. Oh, I can have a pop next Tuesday. Well, I've already got a pop here. Somebody sent me a pop. What happened to my can of Coke? Hey, what happened to my can of Coke in here? Oh, here it is. So here's my can of Coke that Brent sent me. It says, "Forget the diet, drink a Coke." Can you believe this? Can you believe somebody actually sent me a drink? It says, "Forget the diet, drink a Coke." You can't make this stuff up. So Rod Rodriguez is going to meet me in Massachusetts to go see Anthony Baitman Sr. Can you believe this? This is going to be amazing. Drink up right now. So everybody says, I sent the pop. Okay, so Brent sent the pop.
I don't think they want to watch you drink stuff.
They just said right here, it says, everybody everything in moderation. Here are some comments for you. I sent the pop. Drink it now. So Brent, his name is Brent. Brent sent the pop, and he wants me to drink this on the live stream. Okay. Now, to be honest with you, okay, that would be really. I will bring a case. So Rod Rodriguez is going to bring a case of Coke. All right. So you can't make this stuff up. You can't make the humor on these shows here. Okay. I don't know what to tell you. So I've got a bunch of pit kits, and I'm going to fix a bunch of Tyco cars for this guy, Mr. Yes.
You can have it in live chat.
Why does it matter?
So you can see them as they're chatting.
Well, I mean, I see the comments as they come in. What's the difference? I don't understand I don't understand. Wait, come back over here, Xavier. Xavier, if you don't come here, you're off for the rest of the day.
Hold on. Putting an item back.
What item are you putting back?
Putting a peg back up.
Why? Why are you putting a peg back up? Okay, so what do you mean? I can see the chats anyway, so I don't understand what you mean about it's not showing up their chats. It says live chat, okay, fine, but I'm seeing all their.
That's all I'm asking.
But I'm seeing their chats anyways.
Yeah.
I see all their comments. So what is the difference?
I'm just giving you a hard time.
What do you mean you're giving me a hard time?
I'm messing with you.
Oh, so you are.
It took you a while to catch on.
Oh, so you are giving me a hard time.
Yeah. Oh, am I not allowed to?
Well, no, I just don't understand what the difference. You didn't answer the question. You didn't understand. Give me the answer of what's the difference between where it was on Top Chat versus all the live chats. I'm still seeing them all. Soda without HFCS is safe. Popular brands are poisoned. Okay, so brand slots. Okay, come on, Bryan. What? Come on, get a rise out of you, Bryan. So I have my can of Coke. This was sent by Brent. Okay, and he wants me to drink it now. Okay, and he is kicking the goat. He's kicking the goat. Yes. If he doesn't give you a hard time, he doesn't like you. That's right. Oh my gosh. That's right. I gotta let him know that. That's right. I forgot. He's actually doing what I've told him. So the more, oh my gosh. Oh, everybody's got it now. Holy cow, they said it right here. It says he doesn't, if he doesn't give you a hard time, he doesn't like you. That means the more you pick on me, the more you like me. Oh, the more he picks on me, the more he likes me.
Nice try, Xavier.
Yeah, nice try, Xavier. Oh my gosh, that's one of my customers too.
Who is that?
He's the one that sent me my pop.
Who sent you a pop?
Brent did. Somebody sent me a pop in the mail.
Let me see.
Did you get that when I was gone?
No.
Well, it was sitting over there in a box.
It didn't make any sense. At first I thought it was like anthrax or something. Brent. Yeah, it said Brent.
Oh, thanks a lot there, Mac.
Yeah, Captain Obvious reporting for duty, sir.
So so here's Mac Henry. Let me give you Mac Henry in a nutshell. Ryan wanted him to do something. And so Mac Henry, he already had a spreadsheet on the computer, and Ryan wanted him to study it. And so Mac Henry literally created an entire new spreadsheet and then Ryan said, "Why do you do all this new spreadsheet?" And Brett Matt Henry, because I wanted all the colors. See all the colors in the lines?
Colors, Duke, the colors.
Oh my gosh!
No, I wanted to organize it.
It was already organized. It was already a spreadsheet.
No, it was just everything in it. It
was a spreadsheet.
It wasn't organized by Protector.
All right, then you need to talk to Ryan because
he just doesn't want to read it because it's too. He's Excel illiterate.
And you really need to shave this off because it really looks.
Every time I try to.
No,
I'm like doing this, and then this hand comes up to try and stab me, and it's like, you don't want to kill me, do you? It's got its own mind. You remember in 2001: Space Odyssey?
No, I don't.
When he goes to shut off the computer, he's like, "I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Dave." That's what the beard says, or the mustache. It says, "I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Mac." It just intimidates everybody. Imagine showing up to race night with this mustache. No one.
You don't have race night tonight.
I know.
By the way.
I know. No race night tonight. Are we doing it again? I don't think so.
Yes,
It's
next
summer.
week.
But
Well, I'll be up in Massachusetts next week visiting Anthony Baitman Sr.
Anthony Bateman Sr. The
Anthony Bateman Sr.
Anthony Bateman
Rod
Sr.
Rodriguez is going to be there.
The Rod
And no, Mac, I'm not bringing Mac. I am not bringing Mac. No, I'm not.
Hey, Mac's mustache. His name is.
I don't understand what was so funny. Where do you come up with your humor? Where do you come up with your humor?
I look at you and then I just copy it. Oh, that was good, Arbuckle. That was good. I'm gonna call it Hal. Its name is Hal.
Unbelievable.
No, what were you saying before I almost died? All right, no.
You do see guns in the background, okay? The whole store has
Yeah, we
got
saw
guns.
a lot of them.
All these guns are right here. I just can't pick one up, okay? If I pick one up, so like the thing that's right there, that's our gangster, the Tommy gun. I can't physically pick it up, okay? I can show you, or you can see them, but I can't physically touch them, okay? So, we've had a great show, another great show today, a really good show, and we have all these slot cars available for sale. There's one car that I was going to show off yesterday that this is really this is probably going to be the most popular car that Auto World has done over the last 5 years. And this is a sleeper car. That means that people don't know that this car is going to be popular, but this is going to be the most popular car. okay? And I'm going to show you, and I'm going to tell you why it's going to be the most popular car. First of all, it's a very popular brand. It's the 19 Chevy Camaro SS, okay? And this is called the Treasure Hunt Tribute. These were the 4 cars done with the Hot Wheel brand. This is not a Mattel. This is what's so funny about it. I wish people understand how absurd this is. When you look at this, how absurd this is right here. Hot Wheels on an Auto World product. This is a Mattel item. Mattel. Okay? Matter of fact, on the back of it, it says Hot Wheel Mattel. They had to get the license to put this on, not only on that car. This is and here's the funny thing about it. Mattel owned Tyco. And they're the ones that screwed up. They could have done this with their own brand of slot cars, with Tyco. They could come back with Tyco. Any minute they could come back with it. Very simple. But this car right here, because of the color sequence, this car right here, the Camaro SS with the flames, is going to be the most popular car that Auto World. This is going to be the sleeper. Everybody's got the 55 Bel Air. They think that's going to be the most popular, the Bel Air that says Candy Striper. This is going to be, in the long term, everybody's going to, because all of a sudden these are all going to dry up. They go, hey, I didn't get that Camaro. Where do you get that Camaro? Well, I've got plenty of them. So you want to get the hottest car on the market? So let's see, that's $382. Let's see what price we have on $382. SC382. SC382. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these cars on sale to where the price was when I got them back in 2022. These came out in 2022. And I'm going to put the price that came out was $32.99. That's how much these sold back in 2022, was $32.99. So I have these at $32.99, okay? And I only have 12 of them. And they're all right here on this tray right here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 cars, 12 69 Camaro SS Hot Wheel Flames Treasures. Hot Wheel Flame Treasures. And those are all available right now at ProTinkerToys.com. We are going to fix some cars later on. I've got to take Jessie. On a trip to Costco and Sam's. She needs to get some groceries. Now, don't tell anybody, okay? And don't tell Frankie this. Frankie is going to be spending 3 weeks with Ryan and Mandy. I guess Mandy wants to take Frankie for 3 weeks. And he's going to be having a whole new diet, okay, and exercise regiment. when he's going to Ryan's. He's going there Sunday night. He's going to be spending 3 weeks with Mandy's family. 3 weeks. And they already have 5. They're going to take Frankie, which is the 6th. Can you believe this? I can't. I don't know what's going to happen. And I told Ryan, I said, what are you guys going to do? He says, I don't know. Mandy wants to take him. So Mandy wants to take him. If Mandy wants to take him, Frankie's going. So Frankie's going to be with Ryan for 3 weeks. Okay. And next week, we're going to be heading out on Monday. We're going to head out Monday morning. We're going to head out on, we'll do a live stream in the Monday morning driving to Massachusetts. And then we'll stay Monday night somewhere near Alex Baitman Sr.'s place. And then we'll find out where he lives. He's got to send me a text with his address. So I have his address and all that pertinent. I have it on the computer, but it'd be easier if you texted it to me, because then I can put it on my phones and get it on my map system. Now, Rod Rodriguez is going to be flying in from California. Now, Snuggles can't be here because Snuggles is in Europe for the next 2 weeks. So he won't be able to come, unfortunately. That's really a bummer. So we're going to go to Anthony Bateman Sr., and then we're going to go, we might even go by the sub base. I might go by the sub base, show you the sub base, okay? And then we're going to, if anybody else wants to see me that lives in Connecticut, Massachusetts, then you guys just give me send me an email to Profess Tinker, and Daniel and Ryan will send me links that you want me to stop by your place, okay? And New Jersey, if you live in New Jersey, if the mayor wants me to stop by and check out his layout again, we can do that. And if anybody else is in the Massachusetts area, because basically I'll have all week, I'll have Monday through Friday to visit different stores and to make myself present at all these locations. All right, so we've finalized that. I want to thank everybody for watching the live stream today. I've got to take my daughter-in-law, ProTinkerToys.com. Can I help you, please? Yes. Oh, Lamont, Vermont. You want me to come up there and visit you? We're gonna be in Massachusetts. So then I would hit up into Vermont. Do you live in Vermont? Well, no, what I'm saying is I'm going to be at Anthony Bateman on Tuesday. I could pop up there and see you on Wednesday. All right. Well, we got to get it all tied up. You got to send in. You don't have email, do you? All right. We'll get it figured out. Okay. And let me push. Hold on. I'll tell Mac Henry when he gets done with your order to send me where'd he go?
Warehouse.
Call back in about an hour, okay? Okay, Gary Lamont is going to call him back. He wants me to stop in his place. See all the people want me to stop?
Yeah.
You see how they love me? You see how everybody around the world loves me?
It's an excuse to get
You
you
want to
away
come
from
with
here.
me?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
You know I can make you come.
Not to.
But wouldn't you have so much fun?
I'm needed here more so I can.
How do you know that?
Because I'm one of the faster ones.
Yeah, but how do you know that you would be more loved?
I get bored
How?
in car rides.
What do you think, Sarah? Think I should take him?
Listen to you constantly talk.
What do you think, Sarah? Should I take him?
You don't have a mute button.
Should I take him, Sarah? All right, guys. I want to thank. Boy, we had 26 people on X.
Go take your daily nap.
That's the most we've had. I got to run back to the house. I've got to get the van. I got to get Jesse and the kids, and we're going to run to Sam's and Costco. She needs her monthly stock of food. All right, see you later.